Okay, so the foil drive Fusion is now out. Do I need it? And does it replace the other foil drive products on the market? Let's find out. All right, what do we have here?
Foil drive delivery.
Damn, what the hell's that? All right, today, so we're doing a product review of the new Fusion by Foil Drive. This is honestly just a bigger, more powerful, and double the runtime of the existing Foil Drive Max. As I'm opening the case here, you can see that it's the same width, thickness, it's just a tiny bit longer, 2 inches at the front and 1 inch at the back. It comes with this beautiful little slide case that you can carry all your utensils. What we got next is what you call a barnacle. So this is for your older style mask with the universal pod, because now the cable that goes into the back is longer. So this is just the attachment for the older style universal pods. The new integrated masks have a long enough cable for it to attach. Next, we have the new charger. The old chargers won't charge the new battery because they're higher voltage. This charger has a built-in fan, and obviously, like any of the existing products, you can get whatever wall plug that it would connect into. Now we got the fancy little V3 controller carry case, and that just comes with your normal charger. You've got your wrist strap so you don't lose your controller, because the controllers don't float, unfortunately. So it's very important. And we've got a new finger guard too, and that can be pulled off as well if you don't want it. And same thing, you just charge it by laying it flat on the charging pad. It's universal. You can also charge your phone on it, which I do. Super handy. Now we've got the universal pod. So we still have the pod that you can attach to any mask. It's got all the little shims in there to make sure it fits snug on any mask. And then this is the cable that I was talking to you before about the charger. That's my Australian charger. So you plug that in and then you plug it into the wall and you're off charging. Next we've got, and this is kind of a bit lame, but I get very excited over it, but it's the new tools that you get with the Foil Drive. And as an old customer, you probably know that there's the yellow and black and the blue tool. Now it's all slick black. And what's really cool about that tool that I'm holding right now is that it has not a rounded head. It has the Torx bit going all the way to the bottom, which makes it awesome when you're tightening up those little screws. And then you've got your existing T30, T40, and that little pick tool with the Foil Drive grease. That's very important when you plug in your battery and the cable. You've got your other little bolts that you can use, an extra propeller bolts and the bolts that do up your universal pod. And then you've got another little anode that you can attach if you leave your Foil Drive together and you start seeing signs of corrosion and stuff. And then you've got your amazing M7 split bolts. These come standard with your Fusion, and these are just a game changer when it comes to setting up your rig. I've got a Foil Drive board and mask that I leave connected together, so I'm ready to go to the beach, but those little bolts, if you're taking your stuff on and off, is awesome. And then you've got, your manual, your stickers, your foam for your board to make sure you got good connection. I know no one listens to any of these manuals, but I know my boss, Caitlin, she puts a lot of effort into these manuals, so please read it. It's got a wealth of knowledge, just little tips and tricks to keep your stuff all nice and spick and span. But yeah, we've also got the 4Drive app and a lot of information on the YouTube to help you out. Next, we've got the battery, which comes in a different package because it's a dangerous goods package. The battery, there's only one for the Fusion. The battery now goes all the way into the nose cone to maximize all those that space. And then now we're just gonna roll into some footage of riding the Fusion. So the Fusion, you know, it's just opening up the spectrum of 4Drive users. If you're looking for more runtime and more power because maybe you have an outer reef that's far away or you're a heavier rider, you know, the Fusion's really going to talk to you. Here we've got a comparison between all three products in the 4Drive range, and I believe that each of them have their purpose. Obviously the Slim is for ultimate performance and lightness, you know, not as much runtime. I feel like the Max really sits in the middle of the ground. It's perfect, you know, 45-minute runtime, great power, also super nimble. And then you've got the Fusion, which is, you know, more of an e-foil, I would say. You know, it definitely doesn't ride as nimble as the other two products. However, it still rides so much better than any other e-foil that I've ever ridden. And, you know, watching that footage that we just put on, it's pretty cool that you can switch from e-foil to foil assist depending on what mast you have or what you want to do. It's just opening up more options and more varieties of how to use a 4Drive. And I think it's awesome that 4Drive have brought this to market.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yep. It has the car in it.
Huh?
It has the car in it. Is that okay?
Yeah, sweet.
Okay, let's go.
What do we got here?
4Drive delivery.
Damn, what the hell's that?